Welcome to the Rooted in Music TV podcast. I am your host, Michael T. Porter. Music lovers, how y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Those of you who rocking since day one, I appreciate y'all. Those of you who just found the channel, I appreciate y'all too. Soulja Man, Soulja Boy, got his ass arrested again. Soulja Boy been doing this thing. Shit, Soulja Boy been out since 2006, going on 20 years. Soulja Boy been going strong for 20. Shout out to Soulja Boy. He gets a lot of flack because he's not street. But what a lot of people don't realize, a lot of street, because I guess he's not tough enough. If you're not a hardcore street dude, then you're not a real man. When people not know, a lot of these hardcore street dudes are sleeping with other men. So that's crazy. Just be yourself. I commend Soulja Boy for just being himself. Very entertaining. Made a lot of great hits. But let's see why this Negro got locked up. Let's see. Let's get some drum roll action. Let's go to the first one. So it kind of briefly explains what happened. Come on. All these commercials. Sorry, I need to work on being patient. I need to work on calming down. All right, here we go. This is according to NewYorkPost.com. Soulja Boy arrested after night out celebrating his celebrating his 35th birthday in LA. Article written by Zoe Hussein. Rapper Soulja Boy was arrested early Sunday morning after a night out celebrating his birthday when police found a firearm in a vehicle during a traffic stop in Los Angeles. According to authorities, a 35-year-old artist whose real name is DeAndre Cortez Way was a passenger in a vehicle cops pulled over around 2:30 a.m. in Melrose. The Los Angeles Police Department told NBC Los Angeles. Look, first mistake, you in Melrose. First mistake. Second mistake, you black. Third mistake, you're rich. Fourth mistake, you're black. Officers spotted a gun inside the vehicle and later arrested Way on suspicion of being a felon in possession of a firearm. Police said it's not yet clear why the car was stopped. We're trying to figure out why the car was stopped. Way was out late celebrating his birthday at Poppy, a club in West Hollywood, on Saturday night before his arrest, according to Instagram post. I don't need no security, he posted in a video of himself on the crowded club dance floor. So he doesn't roll with security. So we're trying to figure out why did the car get pulled over. So we got another source, right? Let's see. This is according to NME.com. Soulja Boy weapons charges dropped due to insufficient evidence. Okay, so they dropped the charges. That's what I'm talking about. Those charges. As the people who run this country commit, man, let that man go. The rapper was released from custody 2 nights after his arrest early on Sunday. Soulja Boy has been released from custody after prosecutors decided there was not enough evidence to bring weapons charges against him. The Chicago rapper, whose real name is DeAndre Cortez Way, was arrested early on Sunday, suspicion of weapon charges in Los Angeles. Let's see. So they dropped this. So the crank, that artist, then spent 2 nights in custody, but the case was ultimately declined due to insufficient evidence. Now I'm about to get to why being a celebrity ain't fun. Why having some money puts you in a crazy world, because I'm looking at it like he was sued and he had to pay this woman. If I didn't touch that girl, she ain't getting paid nada, papa, not a cent. Charges were ultimately dropped due to insufficient evidence. The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office told Rolling Stone. Within a few hours of the release on Tuesday, Soulja Boy took to social media to share an image that read "First Day Out" in bold letters. So this Soulja Boy flexing in his Lamborghini, first day out. But let's see about this woman. So news of Way's arrest comes after he was made to pay out $4.25 million this spring to a woman who accused him of abuse and sexual battery. As reported by the BBC, the woman, who remains unnamed, sued the rapper, saying that he R-worded her and beat her numerous times and sometimes kept her as a prisoner after she was hired as his assistant. This is the meat and potatoes. Wait a minute. So I'm trying to figure out, why did Soulja Boy pay this woman? Anytime somebody pays an accuser, a lot of people, that doesn't mean you're guilty. That doesn't mean you want to settle the case. Well, if I'm innocent, I ain't paying her. Make that make sense. We're gonna settle this like this. You're not getting nothing. Leave me alone, or I'm gonna sue you for defamation, because I'm trying to figure out, why didn't Soulja Boy sue this woman? Why didn't Soulja Boy sue this woman who is unnamed? Crazy. This is some crazy work right here. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. First point, I'm not paying, and I'm suing her. If I, because I'm gonna look at my lawyer too. I'm gonna dive deep into my lawyer's background and trying to see how the hell we lose this case. How did I end up? I'm paying you to protect my money. I'm paying you to keep these hyenas off me. But every time we go to court, I'm losing. So I had to get rid of my lawyer. I'm not paying this woman nothing. I don't give a damn what she say. And that's what I'm saying. Why didn't Soulja? That kind of, in my book, that makes you look guilty if you ain't trying to sue this woman back. Now I believe Soulja Boy was trying to sue this woman. Let me see. Because if he paid this woman, no, he did file a lawsuit against Tasha K and William the Baddest. Let me see. Soulja Boy faces allegation of R-word and kidnapping. Damn, he been in court a lot of time behind these women. In 2021, he went to court behind his ex-girlfriend. His ex-girlfriend saying that he used to slap her around. Now he got this assistant. Now it's Tasha K, but I don't see no defamation towards this woman. So that makes, in my book, that makes that nigga look guilty. That makes Soulja Boy look real guilty. There is no way on God Green's earth if I'm gonna pay a woman that kind of cash. If I know for a fact, because if you get that type of cash to pay this woman, then you have that type of cash to fork up to the lawyers and fight her. She's poor, right? So this woman, I don't know where she's getting this money for these lawyers to even go after Soulja Boy. Where she's getting this money, unless she got a OnlyFans account, or unless she got some type of crowdfunding, people are supporting her. There's no way I'm giving my money to this hooker if I know for 1,000% I am guilty. I'm sorry, if I'm innocent. Why did Soulja Boy? Y'all let me know why y'all think Soulja Boy paid this woman if he's innocent. That's crazy as hell. That is crazy. I'm suing her for defamation. I don't know. But I know one thing, I'm glad the charges are dropped, because in this world, is especially in America, you got so many laws. There's so many laws to keep up with: local laws, state laws, federal laws. We got so many laws on top of laws. And just, if you're able just to maintain from day to day with all this pressure, you know, you got to give yourself a pat on the back, because this is crazy right here. I don't understand how, because Soulja Boy is a felon. He served his time, but you still can't have a weapon. You can't vote. You can't have a weapon. Once you get that F, in most instances, in 95%, now some you get expunged. They can wipe your record clean. You can get your rights back, but you really, 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 really have to fight to get your rights back. But you're paying taxes, right? You're back into society. You did the crime. You did your time, and you're still paying for it. You're still paying for it by not being able to carry a gun. You're still paying for not being able to vote. And it's going to disqualify you from a lot of jobs. So getting that F, getting one of these on your record, hey, and getting multiple one of these. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. So I'm just curious to see. I don't know. I don't know. Being a celebrity, I'm gonna be 100. Being a rap, not no, I can't just say rapper, because everybody getting thrown on the bus. They said Trump touching this girl, Jeff Epstein. Then you got Soulja Boy. They even said Fat Joe tried to touch on somebody. Being a celebrity, a lot of people are bums, and you just gotta just realize there's a lot of people that are bums, a lot of people that don't want to work. Even if you made it in the industry, you still gotta work hard, you still gotta do podcasts, you still gotta do interviews, you still gotta record, you still gotta, it's a lot of work. And you go through all that to touch a few million just to go pay a broad who claimed you touched her. That's what I'm saying. All the entrepreneurial endeavors you're involved with, you're trying to get this going outside of music, you're trying to brand yourself, you're getting with smarter people than you so you can move your money, you're making investments, you're into stocks, you're into really, you're trying to really get as maximize your profits, expand your brand. You doing all of this, losing nights of sleep, just for somebody to sue you and take it all away. Being a celebrity, it doesn't look like fun. That's why, I mean, being a top tier celebrity, everybody want a piece of you because there a lot of people don't want to work. A lot of people feel like the world owes them something because they been wronged. A lot of people feel like they shouldn't have to work for what they have to get. Somebody should give them something. That has never been my philosophy, and it never will. If I want something, I'm gonna do my best to work hard and get. I can't wait on nobody. So these celebrities are targeted. If you a A-list celebrity, that's why I keep my circle small. Most of y'all see me, I'm by myself because there's just too many snakes out here. There's too many people with the foolishness out here. It's too many people with the foolishness, and it's like you. These people are, but most people, they don't want to educate themselves. They don't want to develop any skills. They don't want to do nothing but just, especially these women today, they just want to lay on their back and get a paycheck. They just want to lay on their back and get a paycheck. So in my book, as of now, unless Soldier Boy sues this woman, this man he's guilty. I don't know. It's just like I can't see myself giving a bra $4 million if I ain't do nothing. 4 million? Are you crazy? It's over 4 million, 4.25. There is no way, no way, no way, no how. But y'all flood my comments. Music lovers, I'm dying to know what you think about this Soldier Boy getting arrested. And then here's the thing. Why did they stop him to begin with? See those rich places? They see a bunch of Negroes in nice cars, they're gonna pull you over. And there's a lot of people out there that saying, "Oh no, they're not pulling people over." Now, to be fair to the justice system, what was Soldier Boy wilding out? Were they driving reckless? Because my thing is, if he was doing something that he shouldn't have been doing, why wasn't it publicized on all the social media outlets? Why didn't they say, "Oh, Soldier Boy was speeding"? Soldier Boy was driving recklessly, or the people who he was with were driving recklessly, or they were making a lot of noise, or they were making people feel uncomfortable. They had threatened somebody. They didn't say nothing of the sort. They just said they pulled him over. So now I'm thinking, was this unlawful stop, stop and search? Because it's against the law for cops to just stop you and search you for no reason. They have to have a probable cause. It's your constitutional right. So learn your rights. They can't just pull you over for no reason. They have to have a probable cause, and they can't make up stuff. Because when they come to the car, they can't say, "Oh, we're taking you to jail because you had weed." That's not they're not going to go to jail because they have to have a reason to stop you. If it's found out that they stop you for no reason and some bias stuff because you black or for whatever reason, it's on that type of level. It's not for a legitimate reason. Swerving, making loud noise, you acting sporadic, doing donuts in the car, acting crazy. If they don't have a probable cause and they just stopping you and not giving you a reason, that case thrown out the window. Even if you got weed on you, you unlawfully stopped me and searched my car. So when you're dealing with the laws, you're dealing with the police, it can be traumatic, it can be stressful, it can be costly. It's a business. Locking up people is business. Locking up, especially locking up black folks, is big business. Locking up Americans is big business. So y'all flood my comment. What do y'all think about Soldier Boy paying this woman 4.25 million? And what do y'all think about the charges, the weapon charges being dropped? That's crazy. I would never pay if I'm guilty. If I know I didn't touch that broad, she ain't touching my money. 250 capital G, rooted in music TV. I'm gone.